We are going live. Hi, everybody. This is Darren Carter, the party starter. Haven't gone live in a while. In fact, I haven't done it that many times, so I'm still getting a little bit familiar. And I'm not even sure how long I'm going to leave this up on my channel. But here's what's happening. I'm in El Paso, Texas. Right now, I'm performing at the comic strip. And I got to tell you guys, it has been amazing to get out there and hearing people laugh and seeing people smile and reuniting with fans that have seen me over the years. It's crazy. You don't really realize when you're a comedian how much you affect people's lives, especially like during the pandemic lockdown. I mean, there was times deep in the summer when I was just, like, am I still a comedian? I mean, I know I'm a comedian, because of podcasting and social media, like uploading to the YouTube channel and whatnot. But there's days when you're weeks, months where I literally was just, riding my bike or going for walks or that kind of thing, writing jokes, but not that same, energy. And I got to tell you, when I did Stir Crazy in Phoenix, Arizona 2 weeks ago, that was like, okay, we're reigniting the vibe of being a comedian. And this is, hey, people are chatting right now. There's Os the Bass Boss. Os the Bass Boss. Check out his music. I'm a big fan of his music. He's also my son. And so that was Phoenix. This is El Paso. And so everything, it's like the machine is oiled up now. I mean, I hit the ground running on Thursday. And like last night was spectacular. I did about an hour on stage. I filmed it. So you'll be seeing bits and pieces of it. It'll be great. People were just pouring out the love after the show. I took a few testimonials. If you looked at my Instagram, official Darren Carter, you'll see some what they said in the Insta stories. One guy, he said that he'd seen me a few years ago, and I gave him some free swag. I think I gave him some CDs and some DVDs and a couple T-shirts or whatever. And he said he took it. It was right before I got deployed to Afghanistan. And he said that it pushed him through. And it always amazes me. And I'm not saying this from an ego place. It humbles me when people tell me that I'm their favorite comedian. Because part of me is like, are they just saying that to be nice? But I don't know. It does feel really good. And listen, there's a lot of great comedians. I just like with my podcast, I say, keep me in the rotation. I just want you to check in every now and then, or, if I bring joy to your heart and your family, I'll take it. My goal is never to be, I want to be your favorite comedian and all other comedians are, no, I have favorite comedians. I have people that I laugh at and like, so I get it. But last night was unbelievable, man, just to see a room full of people, socially distanced, but laughing and having a great time. And just that, it's interesting because music can affect people a way that is unlike anything else. I mean, you can have a great meal and that affects you, like, oh, like just a great meal. And then music, it hits a different part of your brain, and it makes you feel good. And stand-up comedy is like that. When you're in that communal experience, it's one thing when you're laughing at a TikTok video and you're scrolling and you're laughing, and that's cool. That's one thing. But to be in a room full of people and the laughter, and you're interacting and something's happening right there in the moment that'll never happen again. It's unbelievable. We got another one coming in here. Michael Rogers, one of the best comedians in the game. He's a comedian's comedian. Thank you, Michael Rogers. I enjoy reading your posts on Facebook, man. That guy's a go-getter. He's a real estate guy. He just got into real estate, and you're inspiring because I almost feel like when I'm reading your post, it's like a journal that we're allowed to read. So I appreciate you back, Michael Rogers. Thank you. Last night, like I said, it was unbelievable. It was fun. And I got another show tonight in El Paso, and I have one more on Sunday. And what was weird is this is another aspect of being a comedian. When you're not performing, you're just, here's the thing. I've been doing comedy for years, like over 25 years, well over 25 years. And doing it regularly, like some nights I would be out every night, 7 nights, just day after day after day, night after night after night. And and then I would, in the more recent years, I'd be out like 5 nights a week, 6 nights a week, just I would make sure my son is, in bed, and then I'd be like, okay, he's asleep. Okay, now it's time to get out there. Boom. And I'd get out there. I'd either be performing or I would be hitting the Comedy Store, the Improv, the Laugh Factory, just hitting that triangle of clubs, or if I wasn't booked. And and getting that energy, from seeing other comedians. You talk shop, or like, hey, how's it going? What are you working on? Or did you hear about the new room over here? And a big shout out to El Padrino. What's going on? How are you guys doing? We're doing great. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. We are doing great. People are so nice here in El Paso. So to have that energy just gone, and you're like, okay, now what am I doing? And I'm only saying this because it was just my unique experience. It's weird to go from like nothing to there was a table full of ladies, and maybe it was the alcohol, I don't know, but they're laughing, and at one point she goes, "We love you, Darren Carter." And it's so like, and when you're like just checking your emails and taking out the garbage and washing the car or whatever you're doing. If my wife was watching, she's like, "You only wash the car twice." I know my wife is great. She usually washes the car, but no one's saying, "We love you, Darren Carter." So that was like, man, it's just like unique to hear that. And it's a very special thing. So if you've ever seen my show, I want you to know I really, 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 really do appreciate you coming back and hanging and all that great stuff. And honest to God, it's just a wonderful thing. Okay, so I want to show you something. I was, as a lot of us, we get those. You go through your old photos, old videos, and I saw this photo, and I wanted to share this with you guys. This is a true story. When I was 19 years old, I was the winner of a Bart Simpson lookalike contest, and this is the photo that I sent in, and I won. Look at that! I won $100. Look at that, $100 in a Bart Simpson lookalike contest. I remember my roommate at the time was like, "Dude, you got to try to do this contest. You don't even really have to try, actually." He goes, "Let me just take your photo." So there you go. That was funny. And the joke I would do is I'd say, "The money's gone, the contest is over," and I still look like Bart Simpson. Here we go. Now I look like Homer Simpson. That was my best joke back in the day. I used to love that joke. In fact, my wife swears that I actually said it over the phone to her. I was like, "Yeah, look." She's like, "What kind of comedy do you do?" And I go, "Well, I do this joke where I go, I just won a Bart Simpson lookalike contest." She said that I probably did do this. I put the phone down and then picked the phone back up. It's like, "What are you doing, guy? Putting the phone down." But yeah. Anyways, that was it, man. Bart Simpson. Look at that. It's hilarious. Look at all that hair. I had a lot of hair. A lot of hair. Um, okay, so that little chime went off. I hadn't heard that before, but it was interesting last night too. A few people had me like, "Hey, can you sign an autograph?" And that's another thing. When's the last time, we don't, you don't really sign, I don't really sign autographs, and that often, especially during a lockdown. But I mean, during normal times, you would, "Hey, let me sign it." Da da da. Here's what was a trip. This happened at least twice, maybe three times by accident. I would sign my name, Darren Carter, and I'd write a little something to them, and then I would sign the date. I always would sign the date, and I kept writing 2019. I would write 201. Whoa, I wasn't even writing 2020 because I realized I probably didn't sign 2020 a lot last year, with an autograph. It was just weird. It was like 201. So I'd give them that. And here's another one, 2021. I had to think about it. It was interesting, but that's it. I just wanted to come on, let you know what's happening, how I'm feeling today. And I'm feeling an attitude of gratitude. I'm very grateful to be doing this for a living, and I'm grateful to have people watching. And if you're seeing this sometime in the future, know that I appreciate it. And I just joined TikTok. I don't know much about TikTok, but people have been saying, "You got to do TikTok, you got to do TikTok." And I was always resisting because I'm like, that's just one more social media app I don't need. But I got to say, I'm having a lot of fun on it. And it's great because you can make things a little bit quicker. And if you have an idea, you just put it up and boom, you move on. There's not a lot of editing going on. Although I will say, I could not figure out on TikTok how to have music start about 15 seconds in. So I'm Googling and I'm working. It took me 3 hours, 3 hours to make like basically a 7-second video. Because I didn't know how to do it, and I'd show it to you, but then the YouTube will pull it down, so I can't. Never mind. I was going to show it to you, but it was I'm too sexy, and but yeah, that's me trying to learn how to do this kind of stuff, TikTok, and like I said, I was resisting, like I don't want to do it, but now I'm like I'm all in. Let's do some TikToks. But I want to thank you guys for checking out the Pocket Party podcast and my YouTube channel. And it always helps when people hit like and subscribe and share it with their friend. And we've had some great episodes. I just talked with Brian Holtzman. If you've ever been to the Comedy Store or you watch the Comedy Store documentary, you'll know Brian Holtzman, and he's fantastic. He's out there living. He's living in Austin, Texas. He moved there with, there's all kinds of comics leaving Los Angeles, California now. So my buddies like Steve Simone, Jimmy Schubert, Flip Schultz, Red Band, Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe Rogan. I'm probably forgetting some others that have those are just off the top of my head that people have like, Brian Swinehart, Swine Time, Lou. What's funny is Brian, he's performing with me this week, and that guy is a funny guy, and I've got a lot of stories about him. It's funny. I go, hey, can I use this? He's like, go for it. I mean, he's a guy that I've never met anyone like him. Check him out sometime, bro. Although he's off social media. He's off social media and he's off the dating apps, and he's actually getting more done with his life. He's writing a movie script. It's really good. His father was a lawyer and a big time lawyer in a small town. And he told me about a murder trial, and it happened in 1982 and a whole hitman thing. And they're working on it. They're calling up the lawyer that was the opposing lawyer. And I'm like, dude, this is actually good for you to be like off social media and working on your stuff. Cause that guy would get a little too, some people would use social media for the wrong reasons. Like they put something up and somebody'd say something, they'd want to argue with them. And I'm like, you don't need that. You need to create content, not just consume. So it's been fun working with him. We went to a restaurant one time. We were not this trip, but the previous trip, we went to Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. I love it. I love those pancakes. They're like delicious and crispy on the edges with like Cracker Barrel bacon, and I love it. It's like headquarters here in El Paso. Let's go check in El Paso. So we were talking at this diner, me and Brian Swinehart, and I remember like his butter dripped off his toast, and he just, without even missing a beat, he just takes his toast and wipes it on the counter and keeps it going. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm sure they clean the counters. Especially now, right, with COVID, they probably like extra clean it. But he's like, what's that thing they say? When it falls on the ground, fell on the dirt. Dirt don't hurt. Put it in my mouth and I make it work. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, thank you from El Padrino. Thank you. Those interviews cracked me up. Thank you. I love doing those. Like, you know what? If you guys like to listen to podcasts, go to iTunes, Spotify, subscribe, like, give it a little review. It really helps. And I have over 150 episodes to listen to on your walks, your jogs, you're going to sleep, whatever. And if you like to watch podcasts, I have several of them on the YouTube channel. So just go to the YouTube playlist for podcasts and you'll see it. But I've been doing some vlogs and kind of filming some stuff out here, and I'm excited to edit it and put it together and show you guys. And am I doing this right? I'm just kind of, hey, Chris McCrae, what's up, man? I love this guy. You're a big supporter. Anytime, I hear from you, I know it's good because you love to listen to podcasts as you're driving all around Southern California. That's another thing that helps. When you guys, you've heard something that I've talked about on the podcast, if you want to take a photo and send it to me or tag me or whatever, I usually, if I can, I'll repost it, and it kind of, strengthens our community. Like Christopher does that a lot. He'll be driving, he'll see like a cool, like, I love that you saw like a woodpecker door knocker. So you go, and I'd been talking about strange things that people put on their house and decorations, and he sent that to me. I thought that was really cool. Got Brian Swinehart right now. Wonder if I should I take it live? He doesn't know. Hold on. Hey, Brian, I'm doing a live stream right now. Can you keep it clean? Can I put you on speakerphone? Okay, but keep it clean and don't do anything controversial. Okay, here we go. Say hi to people. Hey, hey, can you guys even hear him? Let me know if you can hear him. Say hey, hey. Oh, I would love to go to Chicago, man. Thank you. Yeah, I would love to go to Chicago. There's a club owner there that wants to bring me out there. So hopefully we'll do that. I don't know when, but yes, and hopefully I'll go to Chicago not when it's cold. But can you guys hear Brian? Say something else again, Brian.
Hey, I'm gonna try not to keep it I'm gonna try to keep it non-controversial.
I don't. I know. I don't know if they can hear you, but hey, Brian, let me finish up. I'll finish up this live stream and we'll catch you later. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Bye bye. That was cool. I don't know. That might be a thing. Maybe I could somehow figure out to do a live stream and then have someone call in, and then we could go live and you can hear it. That might work better when I'm back in LA when I have my my regular microphone. You know what I mean? My real setup. This is spontaneous. Yeah, the stand-in guy. Yeah, the stand-in guy. He's the Matthew McConaughey stand-in guy. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Ryan Swayze 88? Now, some people tell me I'm supposed to do these live streams by using a thing called StreamYard. StreamYard, I can choose questions and put them on the screen. I don't know. I literally just went straight with the YouTube. Let's just go live. And I know I've seen some people, they'll put like music on in the background, but I don't want to get. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure all this out. I don't know. No, actually, I saw a guy. He was on a live stream and watching it, and he had a movie playing, and so sometimes he would talk about the movie that was on. So I don't know. My drink these days, if I'm before a show, if I can, I get a doppio espresso, 2 shots of espresso over ice. But if I want to have something throughout the day or on a long drive, I go with a black iced coffee. And Starbucks is good in a pinch. Not my favorite, but there's plenty of them, and it's a great, you know how it is. Starbucks, they're there for you. But I am not a big fan of the regular Starbucks coffee, but I will drink their iced coffees. Yes. Cracker Barrel in El Paso. Yes, I went. I haven't had a chance to go this time, but I went to the one 2 weeks ago in Phoenix, and man, I love that Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel is like walking into another dimension. They have the old farm tools on the walls and the food. They call it all the fixins. We have all the fixins, and I've been good when I go. I usually just get a couple of eggs, the pancakes, and bacon. But there've been times where I've been at a club. Like I remember I was in Missouri, and I would go like 5 days, five days in a row, and by that third day, I'm like, I should probably go get a salad. And then you're thinking, why am I at Cracker Barrel ordering salad when there's pancakes? So I'd finish the salad, then I'd have pancakes, and then at the end, you're like, I've been pretty good here though. I remember I'd always come back from the road and I'd tell my wife, hey, I just want salads. Like I was just in El Paso, and I don't know why this makes me laugh, but I remember telling her one time, I go, no one goes to El Paso to lose weight. Like, yeah, you go to El Paso and you eat a little, but I've been doing good this week. I've been doing good. I've been doing my push-ups. Like I'm going to show you something. Oh, I dropped something, but yeah. Look at this. I told you about this. Look, I do my push-ups. I write down are the words backwards for you guys? I don't know if the words are backwards, but for me, that gives you an idea. There we go. So yeah, I put the date and I put 50 after I do my push-ups and sit-ups. And if I miss a day, I put the X. So there you go. I did them today. So even I figure, you'll work out later, but even if you don't work out, at least you've started the day doing something. And oh, it's not backwards. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Oh, I like that. Whatever happened to Martin from your old school, that story? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I don't know. We were like 10 years old. So the story that you're referring to is, as you can see, I got a lot of like lines on the back of my neck, being a redheaded ginger. So what happens is, especially when you're like with blue eyes, red hair, the sun is like extra bright. So as a kid, I would turn away from the sun. I'd go like this. And then the back of my neck would just get like, like lines. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of lines and freckles. And I remember we were lined up one day in elementary school, and you're in alphabetical order. And this kid behind me, his name is Martin, right? And he's like, he goes like this. He goes, Darren, after staring at my neck for who knows how long. He's like, Darren, you have the face of a young boy. and the neck of an old man. Damn, I have not told that story in a while, so thank you for bringing that back. But hey, maybe my face is matched. My face is finally caught up with my neck. Is it a good thing? Is it? I don't know, but there you go. But yeah, so I don't even know if I'm pushing this stuff on you. Like, are you guys into this? Because I love doing the push-ups and sit-ups, and I feel like I'm motivating other people, including myself. Maybe you guys are like, dude, we're not really into the push-up thing, but I am, and I'm gonna keep doing it. So, uh, you know, but that's the thing, though. It's the duality of our, I mean, and that's funny because there's times where I'm like fitness, 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 but I still like to eat. Like as I say in my act, I like watching those exercise videos on YouTube while eating a bowl of ice cream. I've done that. I'm like, oh wow, I've never seen push-ups like that before. A few weeks ago, I bought drumsticks, strawberry flavored drumsticks. So good. Now I could only find a variety pack, so I don't know if they sell it on its own, but I found the variety pack, and they were great. It was like 3 strawberry, 3 caramel, I think caramel, and then 3 chocolate. But it was really good. But that's the thing, I do it, then you don't do it for a while. You don't just you don't. I don't want to live on an ice cream diet alone. Although there is a book. I put it in one of my videos. It was called The Ice Cream Diet. And they were like, yeah, ice cream, it's full of calcium and vitamin D3 and whatever else. But I don't know. Yes, you got the do-it-yourself tire and picked up some stuff from Goodwill. I got the workout plan ready. That's right. Oh, I wrote a joke about that too. So what he's referring to is I made a heavy bag. Everyone's done these do-it-yourself gyms at home during quarantine. So I bought a heavy bag. I'm sorry, I made my own heavy bag. I went to the Army surplus store. I bought this thick canvas bag uh, for like $12. It's for carrying out and for the soldiers. And I just filled it full of old clothes. And I also, to make it a little heavier, I found a 10-pound ball, like smash ball, but it was kind of soft. Like you could punch it and you wouldn't hurt your hand. So I stuck that in the middle, surrounded it with a bunch of clothes, stuck it in. It's on my YouTube channel. Go if you haven't seen the video, go look at the video of my homemade heavy bag. And my buddy goes, that's great, dude. You made that for like what, less than $100? And as a joke, I said, are you kidding me? Those clothes are Gucci. It's a $10,000 punching bag. Would you like to purchase it? But don't open it. You'll ruin it. Yeah. Oh, here's something I thought. And if you listen to my podcast, oftentimes you'll hear me say this. I like to end the podcast with this. You're very welcome for the idea. It's great, Oh, and I'll get back to this in a second about the boxing motivational quote. But so yeah, fill the clothes up in the tote bag, and I just found a couple of carabiners or maybe some something just to hang it from, and then boom, you can punch it. And really all you need is just something to focus, just something that you're punching and you're getting a little bit of resistance. Another thing that I'm going to do a video on this in the future. Go to your local like Leslie's Pool Supplies or any kind of swimming pool supply store, and for basically I think like $2, you can get pool noodles. You can get like three. You can get 3 of them for $10 or 4 for $10, depending on the size of the pool noodle, or $2 a piece. And take the pool noodles, and you can just duct tape them to the wall. And the same thing, that way you just have a target, just something to punch. You can do uppercuts, hooks, jabs, just something so you're not just shadow boxing. And I've taken the pool noodles, and I'll show you with this is my tripod. And so not only do you can duct tape them to the wall this way, I've made them where they stand up. So as I'm punching them, they're coming back to me. And to make it a little heavier, I took the pool noodle and I duct tape another pool noodle sideways, so it looks like a T. And that's my target. And it's a little heavier, and it gives it different action. So you're punching it and it comes back a little slower. Boom, boom, boom. As opposed to when that T, when I didn't duct tape an additional pool noodle, it's faster. So it's like boom, 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 boom. Although I will say it does sound a little strange when I tell my wife, hey honey, I'm gonna go behind the barn and punch my pool noodle. That's a little odd, but yeah. All right, we've got James D. Creviston looking good, Darren. Start that party in El Paso. I love it, man. El Paso's been a lot of fun, and the people here are just so nice. And It's if you guys get a chance, come visit El Paso. One of my friends, Vincent Marcus, check him out. He's huge on social media. He does all the voices and the beatboxing, and he's from El Paso. I think he lives in LA now. He's the one that showed me how to do what's called the crab scratch. It's how you go like this. Watch. You fold your hands over. Like that. Yeah. Oh, I'd love to do the podcast. Yeah. Augustino, thank you. Thank you. You know, I did a podcast with Augustino. I've done it several times. The most recent one, I was almost debating if I should upload it because I felt like the sound quality and my visual quality, I didn't have a good connection that day. And I did it from my phone, and the Verizon signal wasn't that strong. So I was like, but I think people liked it. You know, so I left it up. But yeah. So thank you. Oh, I did upload it. I did. Thank you. You glad? Okay, you're glad I up. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Um, I have another episode I'm going to upload. I already did the interview, and it's great. It's with this a comedian. He's from Ireland. His name is Frank Cronin. He goes by Glow Punk on social media. This guy walked from San Francisco to Los Angeles, and he raised money for the homeless. But he literally walked and would sleep like in a like under a bridge or in a field or on the side of the road. And when he was in Santa Cruz, he found like some bushes and slept under the trees for 3 days. And he tells us all about the story. He ran into actually a homeless guy out there who was cooking. He had taken a shopping cart and was barbecuing hot dogs. And he said he joined him and had some hot dogs off the shopping. I'm like, dude, it's a fascinating story. It's way beyond my realm of comfort. I personally wouldn't do most of the stuff he did, but he did it, and it was fascinating. And that'll be coming up, I would imagine, next week sometime. I'll be uploading it. Yeah. It's a great story. Thank you. And thank you. You guys I love your comments. I like that people are interacting. I had no idea what was going to happen. I thought I was going to come on here, no one's going to watch, and I'll just be rambling. But I guess this is how it all begins, right? You start out like this, and you do this, a little bit more often and frequent, and people kind of get the vibe of what you're doing. And I hope I don't delete this afterwards, because sometimes I'll look at something and be like, oh, I rambled, or who wants to, but so thank you for your input and your reactions. Thank you. Man, I know, James. He says we have to hang out at Flappers again. I can't wait. I did a couple of the parking lot shows that they did over at the bowling alley, and I would love to. And it was nice to see the Flappers crew, like William and everybody. And I really want to get back to, oh, hey, what's up, man? What's up, buddy? This is okay. You did the theme song for my podcast, Jay and Seti. Although you go by a different name on the, you have so many different names. But yes, thank you. You guys listen to my podcast, the one that's like the faster. It's like almost like a rap. Everybody listen to Darren Carter. He's great, man. Check out his music, Jay and Seti, Jae. That's him right there. Listen to him. Check him out. Yeah, buddy. That's so cool. There's my son. Oh, I love it. Oh, wow. I'm looking at the comments. I can actually pin stuff, and I know Flappers. I love Flappers, man. They get the best coffee. They get the Lavazza. The people are so nice. They film you so I can upload videos, and just to hang out, the camaraderie there. It's funny when they did the shows at the bowling alley. It reminded me that my birthday is in June. So we were thinking last year, like, okay, hopefully everything will be opened up. We can at least go bowling on my birthday, because that's kind of a family tradition that we do in the Carter household. Is Father's Day we go bowling, birthdays we go bowling, and we really get into bowling a lot, like in June, and then we don't get into bowling anymore. It kind of goes away. But it's really fun. Like family, it's a family entertainment. It's fun, and I remember calling around to the bowling alleys, because I heard that some were open, like in, I think, like other counties, not Los Angeles County, but other counties. And I was like, well, maybe they're open. So I remember calling a couple of bowling alleys. I must have sounded like such a creep when I was like, hi, I was wondering, do you clean your holes? Like how do you use disinfectant on your bowling balls? Like, how dirty are these holes? I don't want to, I'll be sticking my fingers in them later. Like, and then you start getting, I'm not as freaked out now. Now I just wash my hands. But at the time I was like, we didn't know, like back in like April, I'm like, wait a second, I'm going to stick my fingers in some some holes, and then maybe I'll reach over and have some nachos. That's kind of, am I gonna, and then I'm renting shoes and putting them on my, you realize just wash your hands. Don't be sticking your fingers in random, you know. Yeah. He likes the intro. Yeah, the intro's great, right? Everybody listen to Darren Carter. Yeah, the alley balls. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. I have a Facebook group for the podcast called the Pocket Party Face Group or whatever, but I don't really know if people congregate over there. They tend to message me and stuff like that, which is fine. But I always thought like, oh, I'll start this group and then people have their own world and but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure everything out. But this is working. This is I had no idea what was going to happen when I hit live, and it looks like it's working, and people are sticking around and watching and interacting. So thank you. Yeah, the bowling shoes are just as dirty. I know, right? I know. That's why you always bring like, see, my wife's good about this. I think, a lot of times people that think an extra step, they're like, that's why we bring extra socks. That way you don't put I'm like, that's a good call, honey. Yeah. So anyways, we're about to wind it down. Oh, Jay and Seti is my, okay, let's read this. Jay and Seti, but Jay and Seti is my stage name. Jim. Oh yeah, I know you as Jim Bryan Music. Jim Bryan Music. That is correct. That is correct. So I'm drinking my coffee. I think I'm running out of things to talk about, unless somebody has something else that you've been dying to know. I'll jump in and do that. And oh, I'm an idiot. I should be charging my phone right now. I don't know why my phone is right here. I wasn't even charging it. It's like, don't you hate that when you do you guys leave your phone on the charger overnight, or do you just charge it when you wake up? Because I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. I kind of go back and forth and do both. But one of my pet peeves, I have the Galaxy. I like this Galaxy is I'll plug the charger in, but for some reason, maybe I didn't plug it in all the way, and I think the phone's charging, and it's not even charging. I'm like, what the freak, man? So I got to make sure it's actually charging, which I think it is. Oh, you leave it in overnight? Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Yeah, I used to leave my phone in a different room to charge, because that way I could just really sleep. But then, just like everything else, I mean, it's so nice just to chill in bed and like look at a few of these TikToks, which I'm on TikTok now for the people joining me. Darren Carter, find me on there, and or I'll just be randomly looking. I like to play chess a lot, so I'll make some chess moves. If you guys are into chess, find me on there. I'm on. I play chess.com. I'm on chess, but oh look, I think I'm even wearing my. This is when it gets creepy. From my hotel room, there he is standing up. Look at this. Look at this. I'm wearing my. Can you even see this? Look at this. I got my chess socks on. I know people think I'm about to show them like a tattoo or something. Like, you know how much I love chess? Check it out. I lift up my pant legs. That's right. But it's just chess socks. I like wearing chess socks. It's my lucky socks. Do you do that? Do you have like your lucky socks? I used to wear white socks all the time, and then somewhere there was a switch, and then I joined the crew, and now I'm like the rest of society wearing black socks. But I don't know. It's weird, right? Black socks used to be a funny thing. Like in the early '90s, if you saw somebody with black socks, it's like, okay, that's kind of a funny thing to wear, out there. The guy that's watering the lawn with his black socks on. But now it's like, now the white socks is the thing that's kind of weird. So I don't know. Like, that's right. You can tell I'm very controversial. That's right. I just, folks, what are you? Are you a white socks guy or a black socks guy? I'll be waiting standby, and we'll be taking your calls. That's right. Check out the pawn tattoo. Let's read some comments. Here we go. All right, here we go. I should just like pin one of those weird comments, like, I like your socks, bro. Welcome to the Socks Podcast. Yeah, overnight. Okay. Oh, I thought you were talking about socks. You leave your charger on overnight. It's like, yeah, I leave my socks on overnight. By the way, they say that you should sleep with socks on because it warms up your feet and then it cools down your body, but your feet stay warm, and then you get a better night's rest. So there you go. You got your lucky Chicago Cubs cap. That's right. So that's the thing, man. With my buddy Brian, we made a. I'm just going to show you one of the TikToks because he's been wearing this shirt. It says, I got to show you what it says. It says, "Buy American, hire American," and we're literally. I can see the border right there. We're in El Paso, Texas. I go, dude, you packed that shirt before you came here? They're like, I wasn't even thinking about it like that. Dang. I go, dude, I'm always aware. Like, I don't even wear my LA Dodger cap when I leave California. Like, I don't want any of this friendly banter or not so friendly banter. I don't want like the only reason I wear like, well, one of the biggest reasons I wear anything that's like Dodgers is because it's blue and it matches my eyes. I'm like, hey, I look good in it, you know. Plus, I want to support the home team. But look at this video we made yesterday.
So my buddy's been wearing this T-shirt all week. Buy American, hire American. I go, dude, that shirt probably wasn't even made in America. He's like, oh, it sure was. Prove it. Where's it made? Made in Mexico. Oh! So my buddy's been wearing this T-shirt all
Anyway, so that's one of my TikToks. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you like one more just to get the vibe of what I'm doing. Oh, I got to show you this. I captured it. This was a moment that I captured because I was like, I want to remember this. I want to remember as a comedian what it's like when people are laughing and just that we're all a unit. The comedian, the audience, we're all this membrane, this big unit together. This is the audience was laughing. So I just look at this. Oh wait! Oh no! Oh, I added music over it. Sorry, I put but this. Oh, I know. I'll turn the volume down. I just want you to see just the way that they're laughing. It's I don't know. You get the idea. Here we go. Just look at them. Look at that. Is it even moving? Oh yeah, it is moving. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I was what's one more I can show you? I'm just gonna show you one more. Oh, I see weird stuff when I'm traveling. Oh, I use music for this one too. Dang it. Okay. This is when I was in San Antonio. I was walking around and this guy was just on a skateboard, actually really good at it. You know, like sometimes they keep falling. This guy was so good. I was like, can I film that? He's like, go for it. So yeah, I'm putting all this stuff on my vlogs. And you know, because I see some stuff that people don't usually see. Here's Brian. If you don't know who Brian is.
Scripture writing.
Man, I'm writing this one script. It's real romantic, but everybody keeps telling me it's like a softcore porn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and every time they get back to me, the pages are sticky.
What's up with the scripture writing?
Man, I'm writing this one script. It's real romantic, but everybody keeps telling me it's like a softcore porn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and every time they get back to me, the pages are sticky.
All right. I don't even know if you can hear that. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that when I put my phone there? Because the microphone is here. But I'll show you one last one. It's this guy thought me and my buddy were a couple of undercover cops. He called us a couple of undos. Y'all look like a couple of undos, which I didn't even know what that meant, but it turns out it's undercover. Here we go. Here's that sketch. This is my buddy Peter Marr.
So me and my buddy just walked out of the store, and this dude walked by, and he goes, hey, man, y'all look like a couple of undos, which I found out means undercover. And I'm like, ooh, we look like a couple of undercovers? So me and my buddy just walked out of the store.
Oh, can everybody that's watching do me a huge favor and hit like? I think if you hit that little like, the thumbs up, I think it helps the algorithm. If you hit like, and yes, thank you. One person did it. I really appreciate it. I think if you hit like, it helps the algorithm. And what else? I think you already subscribe, right? Because you're supposed to hit subscribe and then hit that little notification bell. That way because there's so many YouTube channels that you might not even see my videos, you might miss them. So if you want, hit like, hit subscribe. And if you really want to help, click share. There's like that share button. You just hit share and share it to your Facebook or your Twitter or wherever else you share videos. Thank you. Thank you. And by the way, anybody that comes to my show, I have I'm going to give you, because you guys are the hardcore fans, I'm going to give you some stickers. Show me a sign. Okay. Yes. Somebody just sent me. Is it you? Show me a sign. Yes, it's me. It's me. Do me a favor. Hit like. Hit that thumbs up button. That will help the algorithm. I was just telling everybody. And hit subscribe if you haven't hit, but I think you have. And just hit share if you want to share this or share any of my other videos, my stand-up videos, my podcast videos, all that stuff. All that stuff helps tremendously. And I got to catch up on some of this stuff. Let me see what's happening. Oh, wow, look there. Wow. All right. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff away. I'm getting a little distracted. If you guys are into boxing, you have ESPN Plus. My buddy Adam Lopez is fighting today, featherweight. He's incredible. He fought I forget the guy's name, Oscar or something, who was a champion, and he actually knocked him down in the second round, and then which was unexpected, and then they I think they stopped the fight at the 8th round. My buddy lost that particular one, but he shocked the world because they did not expect that. You know how like in boxing they'll be like, let's just grab this guy, this will be an easy win, and it wasn't. Adam Lopez is really good. Blue Nose Lopez. Oh look, we got a new guy coming on, Zmir Andranigian. How are you? My Armenian. I love Armenians. There we go. Bring it. That's right. Oh, by the way, my Uber driver was from an Armenian cab driver or Uber driver from Glendale. See if I took a photo of this. He's the guy that took me to the airport. Yes, I did take a photo of it. I get in his vehicle. He had taken beautiful, probably a Persian rug, and put Persian rugs all over the passenger seat, the floor, just decorated. Can you see that? That's a little bit of that Armenian vibe. The guy was really cool, and he was playing jazz music, jazz that was covers of popular tunes. So you'd hear like, you'd hear like Lady Gaga, but like the jazz version, or you'd hear like Weezer, but like the jazz version, or you'd hear whatever. I don't even know what popular, the Beatles. You know what I mean? Like I'd be like, I recognize that, but it'd be like, that kind of thing. So, I've been into Weezer lately. I don't know. Do you guys like Weezer? Are you big Weezer fans? They got a great new video and a great new album. I've heard a couple of the songs off the album, and I've been putting Weezer on my Spotify playlist, and it's pretty good, man. It's not something I've been listening to a lot over the years, and it's really cool to go check out. So shout out to Weezer if you're watching. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank you for checking in. I don't do many of these lives. Maybe I will continue to do it. Oh, look, the thumbs ups are working. So, hey, one last thing. You want to thumbs up this video? Why not go back through my playlists and my different videos and just hit thumbs up? Leave a little comment. It lets me know you care, and it lets the algorithm, it lets YouTube know that people are actually interacting. They're hitting thumbs up. They're leaving a little comment. And on some of my longer videos, if you want, just let it play. Like those podcasts, let it play. You can even turn the volume down. Just let it play. And what it does, it helps YouTube, the algorithm, know that people like my stuff, they're interested in. And I think every time the ad plays, I get like a penny or something. I don't know. I'm not making much money on YouTube. I haven't made anything yet. I'm ready to make it, but you have to reach $100 before they give you your first check. But right now, I'm not interested in that. I'm just interested in people liking, subscribing, spreading the word. Back when I had hair, I used to just be like, spread the red, but then the red got spread. So what are you going to do? All right. Have a great day. Darren, run. Oh, you like that? Darren, run. Yeah. Thank you. Somebody's messaged me right now. Let me see if this is a personal friend who's watching this. Somebody said we should play chess live. Don't go. How do we play chess live? I don't know how to do that. Is it you? Let's play live. We'll figure this out another time. We'll play live chess. We'll do this. That could be a great idea. That will be a great idea. So Pocket Party Podcast. I don't have my stickers with me, but I was going to show you. Anybody that's like you guys, let me know you're a real fan, and I'm going to give you like some free merch. I got tons of stuff. I'll give you some free different stickers and all kinds of stuff. But thank you guys for being here, hitting that thumbs up, commenting, and I think I'm gonna. Something's going on in the comment section. What should I say here? That is a great idea. I'm gonna do that. What is Os the Boss gonna do? Check out Os the Boss's YouTube channel. Os the Boss. Os the Bass Boss. Os the Bass Boss. I should know that. It's my own son. I don't know why I called you. Sorry about that, son. Os the Bass Boss. He said that's an awesome idea. From another musician. Os, we need a new podcast theme for 2021, yo. I know, right? Yes, you guys. If you're a musician and you want to do a new podcast theme song for the Pocket Party Podcast, please do it. I have Curtis Marsh doing the country version. Austin did the original one, Austin the Bass Boss, Puck. And then I had some college kids. I don't even know what their names are. They were just anonymous fans. And then I didn't even know I was going to use it, but I use it. It's that one that goes, Pocket Party Podcast. It's my favorite podcast. That's it. There's really not even many lyrics, but Austin did a great one. Jim Bryan Music, aka Jay and Seti. Yes, you guys either do a collab or do your own, or maybe one does one and the other person covers it. Yes. Austin, right. That is okay. I forgive you. Austin's 13, by the way. Austin the Bass Boss. I love you, Austin the Bass Boss. His voice is changing. Oh, you know what he did? By the way, go to Austin the Bass Boss's YouTube channel. He does every part of an a cappella song, although he added a guitar. It's a sea shanty, and it's called the Wellerman song. It's very popular on TikTok right now. And Austin did it, and it's so cool. He does the highs and he does the lows, and I don't have the gift of music. I can fake it with Snoop Dogg. Wow, yeah, what's cracking? It's the Deco Double G, the big Snoop Dogg. Snoop. Hey, what's cracking? Yeah, I can fake it like that's, and I got the rhythm with the beatboxing. But when it comes to singing on rhythm, I need work with that. I need the metronome. Like Austin was trying to help me last week with the Irish song, or not the Scottish song, the sea shanty. Oh, another message came in. Okay, I don't know why he's not messaging. You ever have that one friend? He's like private messaging me, text. He should be just writing the stuff here, but oh, there it is. Oh, what do I do here? Oh, I hit show. It says, oh, maybe he was trying to leave a message and YouTube wouldn't let him. I don't know. That was weird. I don't know. Okay, all right. So yes, check out Austin the Bass Boss on TikTok. Oh wait, how do I do that? Maybe I could. Yeah, I'll pin that for a little while. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pinning stuff. Have a great day, ladies and gents in the chat. Thank you, El Padrino. Thank you. So when I end this, do I just hit end and then it just stays on YouTube? I think so. I think it's time to end. It's been a great day with you guys. Thanks for hanging with me. I know you could have been doing a lot of things on this beautiful Saturday. Thank you for hanging out with Darren Carter, the party starter, and everybody. So I'm going to do a shout out to El Padrino, Austin Bass Boss, Zimmer and Drinigian, Jay and Seti. I hope I'm not missing anybody. James D. Creviston. Thank you so much. Christopher McCrae. Michael Rogers. Thank you guys so much. I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. It's Vaerion. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching this, and everybody in the future. Thank you for watching, and lots of love. Keep shining. And as they say in the boxing gym, I love this. God rest his soul. My very first boxing coach, Stan Ward. He would always say this when the boxers would leave. He'd be like, "All right now, all right." The boxers would leave. All the pros. All right, don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt nobody. And then when I'd leave, be careful. So be careful. Don't hurt nobody, including yourself. Be good to yourself. Do your push-ups, your sit-ups, do your jumping jacks, drink your water, love each other, and keep shining. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye.